Hi Aries, and welcome to your Flirt-scope for October 2017. This is a tarot reading for those of you who are just about to meet somebody, those of you who just met somebody, those of you who are crushing on somebody, those of you who just recently got intimate with somebody new. This is looking at the energies of you as a lover, the energies of the other person as a lover, your compatibility together, and most likely outcome for how things will play out between the two of you. Okay, so this is definitely a newer energy type of reading. It's not intended for somebody you've been with for a very long time. Okay, so I'm going to start the reading off by looking at your sexual energies and who you are as a lover, Aries. So I'm just going to give the cards a shuffle. And I'm going to pull a card from the Sexual Magic Tarot for you. You guys are coming out as the 10 of Pentacles. I think this card speaks for itself. The Aries I'm reading for, very good lovers. Very, very good lovers. Very sensual. You do a thorough job, okay, with that card right there. Absolutely, 100%. And I mean physically, like head to toe. You probably know some tricks that a lot of other people don't know. All right, you have a magic when it comes to having sexual relations with somebody else and knowing their body and almost like speaking its language, knowing how to please it. And wow, Aries. Okay, so I'm going to pull you a vintage wisdom oracle to add to that. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so this card right here, I don't know, you may be involved with a Libra because this came out as their lover's energy. So this is strength, and I just want you to see star. This here paired with that 10 of Pentacles tells me right now you are a rock star in the bed. You can go all night long. You have stamina. You have endurance. You will do whatever it takes. You will do it 20 times in a single night. You will do anything your partner wants you to do, okay? You have a perfect score 10 here as a lover, Aries. Wow. Anybody would be lucky to experience you in the bed. That's just all I'm going to say with these cards. Go you. You're like a rock star between the sheets. I'm sure that you have been told that. I'm sure you are aware of it. In fact, maybe for some of you, that's like your intention. And here it's coming through in your cards. So I'm going to pull one final card for who you are as a lover from the Dreams of Gaia Tarot. Destiny. Okay, so what I feel about this is you are a good lover. You are a good lover to everybody you bed, okay? But I don't feel as though you're as satisfied with your lovers as they are with you. And you're kind of still holding out like the one, like you don't feel like you've met your sexual match, okay? You don't feel like you have come across somebody who is as extraordinary as you are sexually. And my God, Aries. Maybe you need another Aries because, wow. So even though you are this, and this is what you bring to your partners sexually, I get a sense that you still haven't, experienced your own energy. And that's what you're hoping for. That's what you're holding out for. And when that happens, I feel like you're going to take this up to another level, if that's even possible. But I feel as though, yes, it is. And what that is, just based on the imagery of these cards, I feel as though this is speaking more of a spiritual nature. Somebody who is wise in their soul, who is also very experienced, like they have that magic where they can like speak the language of your body. Okay, that is what you are looking for. That's what you truly desire. And even though you don't experience that really with the lovers you've had, it doesn't stop you from giving 1,000% and being amazing and probably the best lover that anybody you have slept with has ever had. Okay, with all those dragonflies on that strength card, like you are a lucky catch, a lucky experience for anybody. So let's look at your the other person's sexual energies. This here, you are a hard act to follow, so let's see if they're compatible with you. So they're coming out as the Two of Wands, as their sexual magic energy. What this says here is, for them, it's really important that a relationship and a bond of some sort is established. This person needs to be able to have, you know, intellectual conversations with you. They want to go on dates. They want to be courted, okay? They don't want to just give it up to just anybody. Like, they want the person they're going to be with to work for it, whether they're a man or a woman. It's just connection and conversation and courtship are important elements to their sexuality, to bring that sexuality out within them, okay? Intuition. So along with this card, they need to have a very deep spiritual connection with their partner to be fulfilled. So for them, it's all about the foundation of the relationship, how it starts off, the way that you guys get along, the kind of conversation that you have, the essence and feeling of the moments you share with each other, the way they feel connected to you within their soul, you know, having dreams about you, or being able to just feel you. So you, Aries, you might actually be dealing with a water sign, just because I see this coming out as their energy. So whoever you're dealing with, definitely, in order to be fulfilled sexually, it has to have this friendship, this bond, this deep connection. It doesn't mean they can't hook up casually, but it's just, that's not what does it for them. And they probably, this person, just based on the cards that are coming out, like they're past that point in their life where they're just going to hook up to hook up. It has to mean something to them. The person has to, you know, have substance to them. So their Dreams of Gaia tarot card is the Two of Fire. So that comes through twice for them, through their sexual magic tarot and then through the Dreams of Gaia. Again, that's telling me, in order to get the best of them sexually, you really have to be their friend first. You have to understand them. You have to know how they work. You have to care about them. They have to feel connected to you. Otherwise, it's just not going to go that far. And when they do feel that for you, they're willing to transform and to become the kind of lover, any kind of lover that you want them to be, but not without this foundation. okay, and knowing that you choose them. Again, this is the 9 of water. So very strongly, Aries, if you're dealing with a water sign. So they might come across as very like shy, reserved, or conservative, but they're not. They are probably a very sensual lover where you will just feel like you lose yourself inside of them, okay? But that doesn't happen until they feel that connection with you, all right? So that is who you are dealing with. Now, let's take a look at your level of interest in them and their level of interest in you. In fact, this person might be the type of person that you, that could be compatible with you sexually, not that they are the same as you and have the same skill as you, but their willingness, you know, that water energy, it conforms to any container it's poured into. Their willingness and their enthusiasm and their participation and just that spiritual connection they can offer you, they might be that person that you have been looking for. So you are showing up as very aroused by them and their energy. You're very attracted to them. You want to have sexual relations with them if you have not already. Now here they are showing as kind of indifferent. You know, if you have already had sexual relations, I feel like they weren't ready for that, okay? Or I feel like you might be kind of seeing more than one person, like, and they're just not going to fully open up to you unless they know that you are fully focused on them and you want to put the time, energy, and effort into them, okay? And I feel like you are coming across as you're just very, very attracted to them. But like I said, until you establish that foundation, they can't open up to you. They can't, you know, flower and blossom, so to speak, in the way you wish they would, because you're not creating the right environment for that. Even if you are being a good lover, there is an emotional and spiritual aspect of this that is not quite present for them coming from you. And they just, it's not going to be a fulfilling experience for them unless they have that foundation and that spiritual connection. If they like you, they might just, you know, have sex with you because they do like you and they want to be with you. But if you truly want to fulfill them, it's more than their body, okay? So I'm going to look at the past, present, and future energies for you guys for the month of October to see how this progresses, if at all. So here we have this 2 of Swords. So here is like an invitation, a date, a coming together in the past. And then in the present, this is whispering. This is energy of trying to convince somebody to do something or to trust you. And then in the future, we have this 3 of Wands, this Empress. So what I feel like is I feel like you are pursuing somebody, okay? Your energy is stronger, but I don't feel as though they feel that you're being 100% genuine, okay? Like I said, you could be seeing more than one person, and they might be aware of that. If this is a water sign you're dealing with, like, they're intuitive. They know this stuff, okay? They are aware of what's going on. Even if they can't make sense of the energies they're experiencing, they'll just know that there's other people, and that will make it hard for them to open up, no matter how much you try to convince them. And this here might be where you're convincing them, and you know, you guys have sex, and it's just, I don't think they're ready for it unless you're ready to be a bit more serious. And with that Empress coming in the future, that could definitely be you feeling much more attracted to this person. I'm going to pull more clarity on that. But first, I am going to pull you advice from the Whispers of Love Oracle. Be in the present and dream of the future. So to get the sort of energy you want from this person, because this right here, this is a really good lover as well, okay, this Empress. To get that energy from this person, you've got to put the time and energy into them now, like 100%. And build a future with them, like talk about it, like make plans with them a week from now, things like that. Like you've got to create some form of stability between the two of you before they can fully open up and connect with you. And I feel like you're really attracted to them, and if you want all of them, the best of them, this is what you have to do, okay? So lastly, I'm going to draw 3 cards from the Romance Angel Tarot deck, and you decide which one of the 3 you are most drawn to, okay? Don't pick more than one. This is to give you further advice and personalize your reading more. This is generalized, you know, this is a general reading, so just to make it more personalized. So only pick one. Here is card 1. Here is card 2. And here is card 3. Go ahead and decide which one you are most drawn to. And if you need more time, go ahead and pause the video. I'm going to start with card 1. So if you feel most drawn to card 1, you have free yourself. This to me is telling you that there's probably no real viability for you and this person. You just might not be in the place where you can offer all of this stability and, you know, promises of the future and all of that to this person, which is what they need to fully open up and, you know, give you their all. And you being an Aries, just your energy, I'm not sure that like you have the patience or time for all of that, okay? You move on a much higher frequency. So if you were drawn to this card, you might be better off served not to continue to pursue this person or this relationship. I just feel like it might be too much work for who you are. Not to say that you can't treat somebody right or put the work and effort into a relationship, but I just feel like all of this, all of these emotions, all of this water energy might just be too damn much for you, okay? So if you were attracted and most drawn to card 2, you have attraction. So you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. What this tells me is, yes, this person is attracted to you back, okay? But you cannot come on so strong. You've got to let them move in their own time frame. And if you were attracted to this, I feel like you have more patience and willingness to do that rather than those who are attracted to card 1, okay? So if you're attracted to this card, this is saying, yes, that person is filling you back, but you can't move at the speed of light with this individual. It's going to be a slow process, and you have to just let it happen and not pressure them whatsoever in order for this relationship to blossom and unfold and flower. Now, if you were most drawn to card 3, you got healing family issues. What this tells me is this person's inability to open up to you or really give you what you want or move at the same speed as you, they have a lot going on inside of them emotionally, and they may not really have the emotional and mental resources at this time to fully dedicate to you or a relationship with you or anybody else for that matter. More to the point, despite how attracted you may be to them, they just might have way too much going on emotionally. I don't know whether you picked card 1, 2, or 3. What I'm getting is this person is just like too emotional for you. Like it's too much water, it's too much cups, it's too much talking about how we feel and how things need to be, rather than being spontaneous and living in the moment, which is more your element. Okay, so I see that you're very attracted to this person for whatever reason, and that might be why you've been putting up with all of this water energy. But overall, for all of you, I feel like it's too much. Okay, this is not a good match for you. I feel like you're expending too much energy, Aries, and not getting enough back in return. And just by seeing the lover that you are, that's why you move so quickly. Okay, you don't need an entire month to decide if you like somebody or you don't like somebody, if you're compatible or if you're ready to have sex. Like, you know right away whether or not you want to have sex with this person, you know, like being open to them, feeling comfortable. Like you move at a much quicker pace than this individual, and I think that's where the issue comes into play. So, you know, this is a general reading, but from what I'm seeing here, I would let this one go, Aries. It's just too much damn water, and it's just like wears you out, brings you down. It's not, this person can't roll like you do, okay? And from what I saw, you are a fucking fantastic lover, so don't waste your time. Move on to somebody who is compatible with you and can give you back what all that energy you have. Okay, so that's what I have for you guys. I hope that helped and brought some clarity and guidance, and I hope you all have a very fun and fabulous month. Take care.